Yo, what's up, everybody? It's Ozzy kicking it with Channel APA. Through this interview, follow them. You watch channelapa.com. Well, lifestyle-wise, like I've been pretty much, involved in, some things that I got in a lot of trouble in my younger days. But now, I'm trying to focus my energies onto music. Try to take all the stories and things that I've been through, and at least try to help send a message that, I want people to see me for who I am. Not just as a criminal. What my record is because I'm a good person. And I think that the things that my friends, if I get to meet somebody and they have a chance to tell me that they get to see beyond the things that I've done, but more the person that I am. That's the main message of my music. I got started doing music basically in prison. I spent a lot of time in the hole. I did 7 months in solitary, just with no contact with anybody else. I started just writing a lot of lyrics. I didn't really think of a rap career at the time. I just thought it is an outlet for me. There was nothing else to do in there. I used a tiny little pencil like this, no lead on it, and then I started doing that, and then got out, and I don't know, God just blessed me. I had a whole bunch of people in a lot of good positions. A couple times I was able to use the phone. I called my homeboy named Wanju. He was the engineer, a producer at the time. I used to rap for him over the phone all the time with the stuff that I wrote. And he was like, hey, that stuff's pretty good. Why don't you come out? And then one of the producers heard it. He was like, when he gets out of jail, why don't you bring by? Started recording some tracks, and then I recorded my first one on my feet at that studio. And then a lot of people might have heard that one, And then ever since then, it's just one thing led to another. And then just by the blessings of God, everybody that surrounds me just been people who have just been good with everything, and they're good people, but more than that, they're hard workers, they're dedicated, and they just, they're just real good people, like you guys doing your thing, and all helping each other out. So that's how I started. Musically, I don't mean to sound like a dick or nothing like that, but I try my hardest not to involve myself with too many people, just because the fact that I have this thing with, I've seen the way the music industry is going, and the fact that it's capitalistic society, and everything's about money and this, that, and a lot of the artistry has been taken away from that. So originally I never even showed my face in pictures, and for the first year of my career, I never once showed my face, because the message I was trying to portray is that it's not about what I look like or who I am or what Asian or whatnot. It's about the music, and that's the important side of it, And I think people have lost that over just during the time. And then cameos wise, a lot of people do cameos with people just cause, and it's like, okay, this dude has a little buzz with him, let me do something with him, and it doesn't really sound good or anything like that. I want to keep my music honest, and I only want to deal with people that I want to deal with and people that I respect musically and stuff like that. So in terms of that, I've done cameo, I've done work. The only collabs I've done collabs with DB Tonic, of course, which is Wanju and John Doe. John Doe's one of them. He helps me. He does some of the writing for the singing parts or some stuff like that. He actually wrote the hook to the Never Fall 2010 one, just the first half. And Wanju's a producer, obviously. He produced I Party from FM's album. And the other collab that I've done is I collabed with FM a couple times. And beyond that, I did one more collab with J-Ro from Three Strikes. He's a dope rapper, and because and one with Lyrics. So I don't know if you guys heard about somebody named Lyrics, but I did one with him. All people that I respect, if I respect somebody musically and they're doing their thing, and I see them on the grind, then I work with them. Otherwise, it's like, I'm not trying to just do shit with people just cause, and try to get my name out there. Just if I don't like it, and I'll tell you straight up, if you ask me for a collab on, I'll be like, alright, just holler at me later, but we'll see what happens, But I'm just being real, I'm a no-nonsense kind of dude, and I'm not trying to, play favorites with nobody, It's just, if you're down with me and you're doing your thing, then I'll be down with you. That video, seriously, up to now, career-wise, I've been kind of bouncing back and forth. Not bouncing back and forth, but I've been getting my feet wet. If anybody especially out of the Asians, I think I'm probably like the newest one to the table. Like, you know, like I came out, I dropped my first track in late 2007, and then after that I spent another 7 months in jail. So like I've only actually been in the public's eye releasing songs for maybe like a year and a half, and I haven't even put out a mixtape yet. I haven't put out anything, just little songs here and there. But I've been just trying to take big steps, and like I don't have that much time, you know. Like I got a family to think of. I need to make money too, you know what I mean. But money's not why I do the music. But the video was actually my first official presentation. Like, boom, here, this is me. Look at it, you know what I mean. The rest of the songs is they just happen, and we're just building and slowly releasing them, you know, and just trying different things. But the video is, I was trying to kind of, I didn't want to do too much hardcore hip hop no more, just because even that's my true love. Music is changing, and you have to kind of adapt with it, you know what I mean? And the I Party song is totally different from anything I've ever done. Kev Nish from FM is actually the one that told me to do the track, and at first I was like, I don't know, you know what I mean? But he was like, just trust me, just try it. And after I did it, then I understood what he meant. I was like, you know what, it does sound pretty good. So he was like, I don't want to be somebody who's always talking smack about, like, being like, hey, you know, the dudes who do this electro stuff, you know, because they all into the hardcore underground hip hop stuff, you know what I mean? And that's cool if that's really what you believe, that hip hop, that true hip hop is you know, like, if you love it, then that's one thing. But to criticize somebody else because you can't do what they do is different. So me, I'm just trying to adapt, you know what I mean, and do what I can with that. So the video, but that it's a hip hop track. But what happened is, the way it happened is, I went out one day, I was in the studio, I heard a bunch of beats playing, I was like, oh, hey, what is that right there? And it was one of those rare moments when I heard the song and I already knew absolutely what it was going to sound like, how it was going to sound, and I knew there was no doubt it was going to be a dope track. I told Wanju I had to have that track. I recorded it then and there, did the first verse in one take, like, on Stickam. The homies were there, like, they were broadcasting. I don't think anybody's ever done that before, so I was like, hey, kind of cool, let's try it. Worked out well, luckily, because I said if I mess up right here, then career's over, you know what I mean? But did that, song came out cool. My homie LK, he did the video. He's the one that took all my pictures so far, and we grew up together, like, career-wise. Him as a photographer, a filmmaker, and me as a rapper. So he did that out of love, and then all the cameos in there. Much love to them, man. Seriously, they all busy. They took their time without their schedule and just gave them a call, and they all came out and made the video happen. Basically, what I'm planning on doing now is I think I'm in the process of recording an album and gathering tracks together to make the album happen. But I have this thing where, like I said, I love hip hop, and no matter how much I try to make myself do the newer stuff, I always, when I hear a dope hip hop track, I just gotta spit on it. You know what I mean? So during the process of that is kind of like the way Lil Wayne does it. I think it's kind of there's a lot of shit he likes that may not be suitable for the album. I'm gonna record a lot of stuff, and I'm gonna make a mixtape and an album. And the stuff on the mixtape is gonna be stuff that I don't care about money or who's marketing it. I'm just doing it because I want to do it, you know. And the album is gonna be something where artistically I'm gonna really have to just press myself to just be like, hey, what's hot right now, and let's make some dope music, you know. Like, where I can't be selfish to the point where I just want to do everything my way, because it doesn't work like that, you know. Everybody wants to tell their story, but that's what Neverfall 2010 is. It's me letting everybody see who I am first, show you the video. All those people in the video are homies of mine. That's all family, you know? So now that I've shown them that, now I feel like I have a little room to just artistically do different things, you know what I'm saying? What's up, man? It's RZ representing the West Coast with Channel APA. Watch them on channelapa.com. You know, follow me, 66 is on Twitter. Check the video, Neverfall 2010. Peace.